Peace, peace, family. I am finally bringing you all the most anticipated recipe of my vegan life, the buffalo cauliflower pizza. First, let me pour me some wine. I've been sipping, not yet. So I got some red wine. As I was saying, I am bringing you all a video tutorial of the buffalo cauliflower pizza so that you can make it at home and you don't have to inbox me anymore and ask me how to make it or can I make it for you. You're gonna have step-by-step instructions of how to make this amazing pizza. So listen, if you don't already, get you some wine so you can sit with me. So I already have my cauliflower chopped up and I started to season it already. I'm using the basic kitchen staples that you probably already have to season your non-plant-based food right now, so don't think too much about it. Keep it simple, season it the same way that you would your non-plant-based foods. I got some seasoning salt. The more seasoning, the better. You can't over-season. I have some smoked paprika, some regular paprika, doesn't matter the brand, onion powder, garlic powder, and some chicken seasoning. This is Mrs. Dash, no salt, but obviously you can get whatever kind you want or not. And then for the spice, we're using Red Hot's Frank's Red Wings buffalo sauce. So just whatever buffalo sauce you get, make sure that it's plant-based and use the seasoning according to your liking. We're gonna just toss this into the sauce. You can add some butter to it to tone down the seasoning, the spice I mean, if you don't like spicy food. That helps tone it down a bit. I don't really mind. So once you've gotten your cauliflower all coated with the buffalo sauce, you are going to place it on parchment paper and you're gonna let it cook for 40 minutes. So for 20 minutes, you're gonna cook it and then you're going to check it and turn it over, rotate it, and cook it for another 20 minutes. So we're gonna let this cook. And then we're also gonna be making BBQ cauliflower pizza. I'm so excited. So we've already made the BBQ sauce for that. So we're gonna let this cook for 20 minutes and come back about when it's 10 minutes left of the other 20 minutes. And then we're gonna do the pizza and then we'll cook the BBQ cauliflower and we'll make that pizza. So we will be back. Make sure you get your wine. I've been sipping, y'all. Y'all been sipping with me or not? So listen, the cauliflower took less than 20 minutes because I amped up the temperature to 450 instead of the normal 425. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring that out the oven. It's getting a little crispy, but it's okay. So I'm gonna sit that there and I'm going to start prepping the BBQ cauliflower pizza. So I made my BBQ sauce from scratch. Super easy. I have my ingredients right here. Basically, you're gonna use some ketchup. Make sure you get ketchup with no high fructose corn syrup. That's the best syrup. This does have it, but this is a different situation. I had bought it in, whatever. You're gonna add some liquid smoke to give it that smoky flavor. You're going to add this sauce that nobody can pronounce, so if you can pronounce it, kudos to you, but we're not gonna try that right now. Okay. You need some apple cider vinegar and also coconut amino, which I did use, but I don't have it on the counter with me right now. And you are going to just stir it until it gets really, really dark. You don't want it to look like ketchup. You want it to look like barbecue sauce, okay? Also, I added some dark brown sugar. Dark brown sugar is probably gonna be best so it can make it darker. I also use some of the basic same ingredients that I seasoned the cauliflower with, which is the paprika, the smoked paprika, the garlic and onion powder, and the Lowry's. I don't use measurements. I just let the spirit guide me. Listen to your inner spirit. It will guide you. Season it to your liking. If the spirit don't guide you well, I still love you. So now I'm going to coat this with our homemade barbecue sauce. And it's so much cheaper to make it. And you get to control the ingredients that is in the food that you're eating. That's the best thing that I like about making my own ingredients. And it doesn't even take that much time. I know you might think, oh, who has time to make barbecue sauce? Who has time to do that? But listen, it took like 5 or 10 minutes. That's it, literally. And the most time consuming part was just seasoning it and getting it to taste like how I want it to taste. I want it to be coated really well. So we're basically gonna just repeat the same process that we did with the cauliflower pizza. I still have my oven amped up to 450. Normally, I would cook it on about 425, 20 minutes, rotate it another 20 minutes. Like I said, we amped up the process. Also, when you make your sauces, make sure that you make enough to have left over. I plan on making some other dishes this week that I'll need barbecue sauce for, so it just makes sense to make a larger batch so I don't have to repeat this process again. Okay, so our cauliflower has cooled, so we're gonna start the process of making the barbecue cauliflower pizza. Now, I like an extra thin pizza crust. You can get whatever type you want, totally up to you. It tastes better to me on the thin crust. You're gonna cook it according to the instructions. It says to cook it for 400 at 400. Follow those. So we're gonna bring our oven down to 400 degrees. Now we also have a homemade base. This is onion, garlic, cream cheese, and a little bit of milk. And normally, and garlic. And normally I'll put sour cream in, but I didn't have any, but it still works the same. I like it to be thick. It's totally up to you. Add more liquid if you want it to be thinner. I prefer it thick. You obviously don't want to pour it on like that. But hey, it happens. So we're just going to even it out. I'm gonna take some of this off. I don't want that much of the sauce on there. Just a really thin layer. That was clearly a hiccup. The rest is gonna go on our barbecue pizza. Okay, so place your cauliflower on your pizza. Like so, and spread it out. Let me tell y'all how cauliflower is like spinach. You know how you have a whole bag of spinach and you cook it, and then by the time it evaporates, it'd be like half a bag? Cauliflower does the same thing. Y'all seen how when I first cooked it, it looked like it was way more than this, right? But it's okay, because the other ingredients are going to all work together. And you don't really need a whole lot of cauliflower, especially if you don't like spicy. You don't want a lot of cauliflower. You want it to be proportionally perfectly. I remember someone gave me that amazing advice about dressing a pizza. So this is gonna be a good proportion. I like to use Violife mozzarella cheese. It melts so amazing. My other favorite mozzarella cheese is Aldi brand. Amazing. You don't want to put a lot of cheese on here. Just enough. And I have some onion that I chopped earlier that you're gonna dice up really, really small. If you're not an onion person, just make sure you dice them really small. You don't have to use a lot. And we are gonna put it in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes, okay? So, more than likely we're gonna do 8 since the oven was already hot. We will be back in 8 minutes. Don't do this at home. My drink. Okay, I was sipping, y'all, and I put my drink down, so I hope y'all are sipping because, yeah. So the pizza is out the oven. It looks so amazing. We're going to chop up some cilantro and place it on top. But first, I'm going to tell you about this homemade ranch dressing. Again, another simple, easy recipe to make. Again, when you make it, make sure you make enough to last throughout the week so you can make your, use it for your dips, chips. If you do like a fried mushroom, we'll talk about that later. But basically, this is homemade ranch dressing. So easy to make. I have some fresh dill in here. I have, again, some of the same ingredients that I use to season the pizza or the cauliflower. So I use some onion powder. I use some garlic powder, a little bit of smoked paprika, regular paprika, because you don't want to change the color, and also some plant-based milk. Oh, and cream cheese, but that's in the fridge. Any type of cream cheese. I use the Violife as well. It's actually one of my favorite brands to use. So now I'm just going to chop up this cilantro so that we can top it on our pizza. And over there was the fresh dill that we used for the ranch. So as you can see, we're gonna just top our pizza with the cilantro. Fresh cilantro is so amazing. It gives this taste that's just like so fresh and light and just airy. Okay, now that we have it topped with our cilantro, we're gonna drizzle this amazing homemade ranch on here. Oh, I also added some garlic in here, like 1 clove. But if you're a garlic lover, there's no limits to the garlic. Again, the ranch is based on your consistency. So if you want it to be a little bit thicker, just add less milk. I also use lime juice. Normally I use lemon, but I didn't have any, so we went with what was in the pantry or in the fridge. And then obviously we're going to slice it. I like my edges crispy. Again, that's totally your preference, but our oven was definitely already hot, so it did cook a little quicker as well. Right now, the BBQ cauliflower is in the oven cooking. I turned the oven back up to 450. So that's gonna cook for about 25 minutes, the barbecue. And then we're basically gonna repeat the same process that we did here. We're gonna put the base on the bottom, we're gonna put the cauliflower on there, we're gonna add some cheese, and we're gonna add some of the fresh diced onions, and we're gonna cook it for about 8 minutes. And then we're gonna come back and we're going to show you what the barbecue cauliflower pizza tastes like. And then our mystery guest who's behind one of these cameras, you can't even tell that it's two, is gonna taste the barbecue cauliflower pizza and give opinion because spiciness is not preferred. But guess what I'm gonna do while we're on here talking, because I like spicy. Well, I'm not a fan of spicy, but whatever. This is so good, I just can't resist. And another one of my favorite dishes is pickles. Oh, it's spicy, but it's so good. Okay, let's talk about the pizza. Do y'all see this? Let's get into this pizza. Let's get into this pizza. Okay. Oh my goodness. I wish you were here. I really do. I really wish you were here. So, I'm gonna get my wine. Get your wine. I'm gonna come back when the barbecue pizza is done. And we're gonna taste that. And it's gonna be a wrap. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and comment. And let me know when you make this pizza. Oh yeah. Also, we was having a debate. Well, not really. A conversation about this word. If you can pronounce this correctly, please comment below. Please let me know, because I'm trying to sound it out and it ain't working. And I ain't gonna be able to do it for the camera. So I want to get this right, okay? So let me know if you can pronounce it. Help me out. We'll be back. Peace family, we are back. The BBQ cauliflower pizza is done. I cleaned up, as you can see. And guess what else? I found my wine and I was sipping. Is you sipping with me yet? Don't do that. Come on out. So we're about to put the cilantro on the barbecue pizza. And we're gonna put our ranch on here. And we're gonna cut it and we're gonna eat it. And guess what, y'all? If you didn't know, there's 2 cameras happening right now. And let me tell y'all about the person behind the camera. First of all, he was like, oh, I don't really do spicy. I gotta make sure I'm prepared ahead of time. Oh no, say less. I'm gonna make the barbecue pizza. I'm over there eating the buffalo cauliflower pizza. Cause you know, he gotta be prepared. He wasn't prepared, so I didn't really offer. So he get a slice off my pizza, off my plate. No problem, we cool. We go way back, you know what I mean? Then, I done made this all pretty for y'all, so you know we can have a thumbnail or something. He's like, oh, I thought it was more pizza. Come over here about to grab the pizza. Wait a minute, you don't even eat spicy. See, I'm telling, this is the most anticipated, okay? Highly requested plant-based pizza on the planet, on the universe, okay? And if you have not tried the buffalo cauliflower or the barbecue, look, cauliflower, drizzle. You sleep, that's all I gotta say, you sleep. Look at this. You see this? Get into this barbecue cauliflower pizza, okay? So we're gonna slice her really nicely. Look at my culinary skills. Y'all see how I turned that? And then we are going to sample her. And of course, we have a non-vegan. First, let me sample this before I plate it all pretty for y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all see? Y'all see? Why? But I want to put some more ranch on here because I don't feel like I did her justice. Right here. Yeah, we need ranch. Get into it. Ooh. Get into it. I wish you was here for real. But I hope you're sipping. Even if it's not plant-based. But if it was, don't sleep. We're gonna probably get the non-vegan on the camera in a second. Cause this. Listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Cooking with Aim on Instagram, YouTube. And listen, the great debate continues because y'all ain't helped me out yet. I ain't saying it yet. So when y'all help me out, I'm gonna come back through. We're gonna get this right. But in the meantime, in between time, comment below if you can pronounce this word correctly. And put the syllables down now so I know how to sound it out, okay? I love y'all, for real. Plant-based, happy life, health is wealth. Plant-based, healthy life, health is wealth. Let's get into it. Matter of fact, let me plate this right quick because I gotta show y'all. what we doing. over here right now. Listen. Y'all see this? I need y'all to know. Plant-based. Come on over to the other side. And make sure you sipping with me. Until next time. I'll see y'all later. Peace and love.